I made a video what helped me fix sound issue on this infrared sauna. This is the exact model, I believe. Zero EMF far infrared sauna by this company. And what happened is that about maybe month or 2 months after I assembled it, it was working fine, and at some moment it's starting to make noise, like when it will be once it was heating up for the first 5 minutes, and it will just make loud noises, like a banging noise, only when it was heating up. And then I looked at it, and right away I think I realized that like what it was. So I will have a video after this video, kind of. I just found some broken videos of what I made. I didn't find the real video I made. I guess it was deleted. But at the end of this video, I'll show the model, I guess. But what happened is that these pieces right here, the heater, I removed them all and I tested one by one. And I think 8 out of 12, I believe, or the majority of them were making noise. So I will just attach one and listen for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes until it will make noise. So if it will make noise, I'll put them aside. And then I actually found this article somebody made. This person shows kind of the quality of these pieces. And I agree with this person. Seeing quality was, but I'm not here to talk about quality. I'm just here to show what helped me. So what happened is that when I removed them between this wooden piece and this dark heater element, like here, the hole between them was, it was substantial. And what I think happened is when this heats up, this heater piece, this I guess plastic or vinyl piece, it will kind of vibrate, and it will make, I guess it will come in contact with the wooden piece, and because it expands, I'm not sure what physically does, but there was a big hole between them. Like, so what I did is that I put something like this, round felt pads, and I put them between these holes, and maybe 20 for each of these cores, so 20 times, I guess, 10 or 12, a lot of them, maybe over almost 200, I guess. And after that, I screw this back nicely, so just make sure everything is correct. So when I put this back, this piece back to the attached it, I screw everything nice, tight, just make sure nothing vibrates. And it seemed to be working now. I would say it eliminated 95% of sound, and the sound intensity is not strong anymore. I mean, it's very occasional. Like it's so what I did is worked for me, inserting these things, and so I would suggest using something like this instead of maybe tape. Something, if I put actually originally tape, and when this heated up, there was a smell of tape kind of burning. So it needs to be something that doesn't burn, or the material has to be. Maybe looking back, another good thing, maybe you could have used this, put just wooden sticks there. Maybe wooden sticks, but this worked too for me. And when we called the company, the company said they sent us these pieces right here, this cable right here that attaches to this part. They sent like 6 of them, but right away I told them I don't think this is the issue, because this core, it heats up, it makes noise, it vibrates. But the company just sent this piece. I still have them. I only use 1 out of like 8 they sent, because it was kind of broken something here. But the issue was not that. The issue was just it was the hole between this wood and this dark piece was too big, and I just fixed it myself. So hopefully this will help somebody out there. But I was searching the internet, and this person actually has some article about it. So I like the sauna since working, but yeah, it's definitely was not. This piece was not well made. Actually, all of them, which is surprising, because maybe 1 out of 12, but pretty much all of them were in bad shape. Well, just yeah. I have put this sauna for a family member, and just make a video to how it looks final. The instructions were pretty straightforward. Instructions very simple, but they very good. Nothing. This is not too hard. It was for me to do, but that's just how the final looks like. So everything worked fine when I was installing. What did I do? I just followed instructions. The only thing I did differently, that I don't use the original pieces, was for these screws. I have used bigger ones. So this was original, and this was I used instead. I found this to be better than the original because it has bigger flat side, and this one was hard to use. This they just stripped, so that's what I used instead. And the rest was really straightforward. The only thing, just make sure this part is inside for me, and that I put tape because it was I guess that has a bulb there. They didn't came with the bulb, and the rest was straightforward. Underneath there was some cables, and for these cables I used tape around it. Some parts of it were kind of little bit open, and I just used tape to cover it. I think it would have been fine without it, just in case. So I'm testing this sauna. It was making noise, and I have removed 3 of them, one here, there, and see if it's gonna make noise. So first I removed those 2, it still made noise. Then I removed this, and now I'm testing. It was making noise, like kind of loud, and like it was like something was expanding while it was heating up. Still making noise. And what makes the noise? So it does this like this. When it heats up, this moves, but kind of violently. The whole thing. That's why it's making that loud noise. So